Simon, not the result or the performance we were after.
No, very disappointed. Listen, let's face facts. You know, for those that came to watch, you know, my first and foremost apologies. It was not the result we were looking for, not the performance we were looking for. A few of them need to stand up, look themselves in the mirror, and ask themselves the question of was that good enough?
Is it fair to say that in the first half we were probably the better side, but then really struggled in the second?
Yeah, listen, I think first half we probably had a little bit more control. But I think today we showed a little bit of naivety. You know, no disrespect to Punjab, but all they did was just smash it forward, and I just felt we weren't picking up the balls in the right areas, and didn't keep control of it. And then obviously our distribution thereafter going forward just was non-existent.
Yeah, do you feel that their physical approach stifled us a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. Again, you know, we talk about our youngsters, but this is what they've got to deal with. They've got to get in and around it, start owning a few, put a few tackles in. You know, some of them, I think they looked at the weather and thought, you know, didn't really fancy it tonight. So just a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, do you think the conditions maybe played a part?
Yeah, potentially. I think it was windy going, obviously, from one end to the other, which played into their hands a little bit, obviously, with their game plan. To say other than just smashing balls forward and getting the ball in and amongst the keeper, I don't think they've got really too much quality, I'll be honest. So I think from our point of view, obviously I'm just a little bit disappointed. You know, we've at the start of play we're second top goal scorer in team in the league, and we've only created 3 chances. That's a problem for me.
But of the positives tonight, obviously Jack Church scored early on, and you sort of think, well, here we go.
Yeah. One thing we've tried to sort of say to the boys is try not to leave it late like they have been. I think the last 2 games we've actually scored nice and early, and maybe took a little bit of pressure. But I think again a little bit of naivety not from the youngsters, but just from our defending point of view. Straight after we've scored, all we've got to do is just clear the ball in down in the left back position, put it out of play, and you know they set up for a throw in and go from there. But we didn't. We tried to hang on to it, conceded a corner in the end. They put it in the box and scored.
Do you think it was a corner?
Difficult to see from where I was, but at the end of the day, the linesman's in a better position to see that. He's giving it. If you don't, if you put it out for a throw in, they don't cross it in from a corner, do they? So
no, fair enough. And for their third goal, we had a number of attempts to clear the ball, and we didn't manage to.
Yeah, I mean, I've just said in there. What they do is put the ball under the goalkeeper quite well. Archie's dealt with quite a few of them really well. But again, it's just picking up the second balls. I just think we were off it today.
Without a win now in 5, but to be fair, most of those have been draws. How do we get back on the winning horse? Yeah,
listen, winning's a habit, losing's a habit, and unfortunately we're in a losing situation at the moment, and it is a bit of a habit. We've just had a very long, stern conversation with them all, and you know, tried to get a few answers from some of them, just to see their perspective on it. But you know what? We go again on Saturday. We look for a bounce back. Kennington, hopefully at home. It won't be raining, won't be winding, and the boys might turn up.
There'll be another physical side, though, won't they?
Yeah, they will. You know, all teams. I'll be honest. All teams in this league, they put it about, and if you can't cope with it, then we've got to look at players to bring in that can.
Fair enough. We go again on Saturday. Thanks for your time, Simon.
Cheers, mate.